Yuk, selamat sore teman-teman dan adik-adik sekalian. Welcome back to MeesWinn channel. Divisi itu yang anjing banget anjing. Pesimis. Lu ngeraguin gua. Fajar, selamat sore Fajar. Coba 4-3-3 aja lah ya. Ini ya coba ya. Hati-hati ha. Nah, ini aja. Mantap.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the
Yo,
pitch are
Galang,
ready to
selamat
go
sore Galang.
any minute now. some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Some of the greatest who have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There's much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
No argument for me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Vinicius Junior.
Nice.
Pedri. Looking to play him in.
Betul, biarin.
Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. And Alexander-Arnold.
Tacur.
And it's Pedri. Knocks it into space. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Sheshko. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ball is over the line. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Yes. Kasar kali.
Himself a free kick.
Eh.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Can he get on the end of this? Now this may be! It's loose now, they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now that's a fine ball. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Trying to spin that positively, I certainly can't. So it is still 0-0. In with the challenge. And he cuts out the supply. Dani Olmo. Tonali. And this is Messi. And it's made its way to him. It's a loose ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Yamal, he's shifting through the gears here. Valverde. Threads one in.
Alah, Yamal.
Dani Olmo. And it's Tonali. Approaching the half-hour mark. For Rice. And it's Tonali. Dani Olmo. Valverde. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bola lagi bang, iya.
Super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Cross needs to be good. Rice. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Dani Olmo. It's Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now then, clash of the egos. Pedri. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Not the most accurate pass.
Blunder dia.
Can he finish?
Blunder.
Goal, Norway! The first significant
Lagi baksim lah bang, ngantuk. Kalau main baksim itu ngantuk.
horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide. Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there. So we have
Ada
the first goal.
sendiri-sendiri remote-nya.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well.
Nice.
Valverde.
Aduh. Bisa.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Sheshko. Now Ed Nori. He's in a great position here. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe over to the right flank. Rafinha is into this. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within
Nag-ipot bang.
themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve.
Makasih ya,
Play
makasih.
fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Abnormal.
Cambio de jugadores en Noruega. El dorsal 20. El dorsal 30.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Serán sustituidos por
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That has been cut short. Fermin. And Rafinha playing back into the centre. And it's Pedri. Spread to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Aduh, segitiga padahal udah segitiga nih. Ya tuh ke tengah anjir malah diem.
And Alexander-Arnold gets a good foot in there.
Itu lawan orang asli atau orang asli nih player?
Rice stood up well to him there. Mbappe! And a chance! It's a goal!
Yo!
They have come roaring back!
Kylian Mbappe.
That comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That is
Kylian Mbappe.
Amazing expertise. And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
Waduh, guling ini fix kuning.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Kok gitu ya? Ambil bolanya.
Good 30, 35 yards out this.
Apakah diserok malah di
Plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And it's Tonali. Oh, that's fabulous. In towards the back stick.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Tonali. Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Mbappe.
aduh,
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Tonali. Ignoring is in a really good position out wide.
si Bondong dilepas untungnya.
And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone.
Offset lah.
And that's definitely not his best. Gavi. Tries to pass it through.
Ngapain
Already
itu?
nice interception. And it's Gavi. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice.
Valverde. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Salah.
Van Dijk. Tonali. Mbappe. Tonali. Played out to the left flank. Now Nori. Tonali. And it's Gavi. No, he wasn't going to let it past. Van Dijk. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tonali. Now Nori. Tonali. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Mbappe. Slot wide. Played out towards the right wing.
Nice. Aduh.
Gavi. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Rafinha. Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. Now it's Gavi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Robertson. And it's Lopez. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Cross from Robertson. It's a good run he's making out on the left. He is through here. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or arcadiness from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
De Jong promptly onto that, and that is that.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nah.
Rice. Ambitious ball here. Pedri. Valverde, who's set up one goal so far. Robertson.
Alah, kemana?
Throw. Gavi.
Habrá un
Tonali.
descuento.
And it's Gavi. That is ended up in no man's land. Into the channel.
Nice.
Rafinha providing an outlet and the shot!
Mbappe, kenapa Mbappe?
That pass isn't the best.
Ah,
And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle.
Bisa
So it's something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but
player. Jir, bukan player Jir. Dilawani nama bot.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then.
Norway really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Males Jir. Masa lawan bot.
Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ngeremehin juga dia football.
How that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Robertson. Now it's Rafinha. Knocks it into space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
Rice.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Oh, good spread.
And it's Hakimi. He's through here. And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Anjir, jago juga nih bot.
Valverde. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And Jamal. And it's Lopez. Kunde spots it and intercepts. Camavinga. That has been slung wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Valverde. Goes looking wide. And here's Shevchenko. They get a throw in. Pedri. Camavinga. Norway are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Pete.
It's a pretty loose pass. Son Heung-min picks it up out wide. Cross flung in towards the middle.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Robertson.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Hakimi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rice. Rafinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's definitely onside. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely spread. Now it's Jamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Fermin going forward. Fermin! Goal! Barcelona! front.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise. Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable. Barcelona have fired themselves in front. Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Robertson. 1-0 here, just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Alexander-Arnold is behind this one. This is the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
Rafinha, ngapain?
Robertson. Barcelona leading them, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Valverde. Ah, such a clever touch. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's well spotted.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And Shevchenko was lovely that. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Boleh,
Looks like
okay,
he's picked up a bit of a
boleh.
knock from that challenge.
It's okay, it's okay. You know.
Now it's Mbappe. Rafinha gets into a good position. And he's certainly onside here. Lovely feet. Lopez. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1 goal to nil. On the evidence of what we've seen, their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more. Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. The second half is up and running. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Over to the right flank. Oh, he's bustling through here. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Shevchenko. It's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Valverde. It's Pedri. Now, can they get him away? That's a good ball out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kane. And it's Shevchenko. Rafinha being hounded, manhandled at times. Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line there. That's been intercepted. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Now it's Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Van Dijk. So Jim, what are you thinking? They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Alexander-Arnold. It's going to be another throw. Akanji. Pedri. Looking to play him in. Yamal going face to face with his great rival.
Bang, kapan ARBS?
It's not an especially good pass.
Apa itu ARBS?
Camavinga. And this is Kane. And he's had it nicked away. And that is a little undercut. Rice. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, bagus sekali.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution for Norway, number 7, JUGA. Coming on the field is
Camavinga.
number 20.
The ball was bounced
Itu game
loose.
pertarungan. Kayak apa itu?
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kunde. Hakimi. Camavinga. Great vision. Mbappe is
Gak ke situ, maksudnya gak ke situ tadi. Ini loh, nah. Apa itu? Pinggir itu. Kan langsung Mbappe tadi.
Norway, number 23, Andrei Shevchenko. Number 18, Eduardo Camavinga.
into the last quarter of an hour.
Number
Rice.
8,
Now it's a magical play from him. He is through here.
Federico Valverde.
And he was alert to it.
Norway really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Shifted into the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Pass somewhat off target. Turns back here, probably the best option. No way through there. Short changes him with that pass. Spread it left. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Defending here is really tight. Pinches it off him.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's picked his way through. And the shot! Straight at the keeper.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Nicked it back promptly. And it's Lopez. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide.
Have been indicated.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Mbappe in with the challenge. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Verdi voted man of the...
Let's go. Barcelona versus
Barcelona have yearned for this. Now they must earn it. If they can earn a point over the next 90 minutes, they are going up. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new Camp Nou at its best.
lawan bot lagi anjir.
So straight into the action. Barcelona need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Now it's Eze. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the shot! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mark van Bommel is a player who is tailor-made to marshal midfield, Peter. He's an expert ball winner, and he's keen to stamp his authority very early in any game. And a whole lot more than that, yeah? We've seen him contribute offensively and in no small measure very often. And he's got a great range of passing, so whatever he wins back, he'll be spraying it left and right in a hurry. And don't forget, he does have a real howitzer of a strike too, as England fans will well remember. Now it's Musiala. And here's Snyder. This is actually quite a courageous move. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. That's going to be a booking. Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Mbappe. Yamal. Through the pass. Oh, Mbappe! It's off target by quite a way. It's only a bold attempt. There's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more though. Barcelona are Applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence has taken on a growth spurt.
That looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. Pedri. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Lopez. Just eases him off the ball.
Like Lopez.
Rafinha. Schneider. Spread out to the left. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Out towards the flank. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Femi. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. Corner. Barcelona win their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, it's a really good thing he was on standby.
Van Dijk. It's a really well measured ball. Musiala. And it's Schneider. And it's Lopez. Valverde. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Yamal. Oh, face. Applies the finish! Musiala. Schneider. Eze. Played out towards the right wing. Robertson makes a dash for it. Now it's Messi. That was lovely, that. He's got away. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Akanji. Valverde. Has a look and plays it forward. It's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 2 then. Yamal! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, that's fabulous. He'll try from distance. And that is wildly off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. Pass might have been a better option there. You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Tries one from range. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
So, third quarter of the game. They've played it short. He's in a great position. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Yamal gets flagged offside. Van Dijk. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of a goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Played out wide. Cross from Rafinha. And it's claimed by the keeper. Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Lopez. He's found some space. And he shoots! And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of the chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are back underway. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Nicely spread. And he's managed to get free. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pavlovic. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi.
Lumayan jam segini, iya.
Off second best. Looking for the run.
Ngomong libur.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. A header!
Baik, gue mau cek sound dulu ya. Oke.
Flag raised for offside.
Nanti kayaknya main ini deh. Habis ini kan mau end live. Mau keluar dulu nanti malam coba deh bus Explorer
Barcelona just about
sesuai permintaan Ataya.
the slenderest of leads.
Mungkin deh, mungkin.
Chance!
Kita coba.
For a moment,
Ngeblok.
time stood still. Defending was strong and firm. Eze
Makasih. Belum main, jangan makasih dulu.
harried and hassled.
Aku juga mungkin loh ya, mungkin.
They've been too slow to recognize.
He's having a shot! He's got a goal!
Di Play Store ada kan? Play Store ada Steam.
The goal they've been
Gamenya.
looking for. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The easiest thing when they cut through from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Anjay.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Tinggalin like dulu Ataya.
Real chance! And a neat finish! Right back in the game!
Gol del Paris Saint-Germain.
And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Oh, how could they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Paris Saint-Germain cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
They have a very different game in their hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Kane. Great vision. And the shot!
Semangat bang, thank you ya.
Not quite the end product required.
Lamine Yamal has every reason to be disappointed after being played it so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Eze. And it's Musiala. Musiala going face to face with his great rival.
Baru mampir ya Arkai.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Yes.
Robertson.
Thank you ya udah mampir.
He's having a pop!
Yeah.
Schneider. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Tries to play it through. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. And the finish! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it. Alexander-Arnold has reacted in utter shock here. For him,
Main Efootball juga lah.
the impossible. Rafinha, can he finish? And no, he had to. And yet he
Bang Mabar, bisa sih kalau punyamu Steam. Kalau mobile gak bisa kan mobile. Steam, PS5 atau Xbox bisa.
Schneider, who's set up one goal so far. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Kayaknya ini aku Steam
Looking
ya.
for options for movement. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Mbappe! He's going for goal!
PS3.
And that's a real chance missed. Davis. Now it's Eze. Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Mike deals with that comfortably. Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. Takes a shot!
Anjir.
A real chance and a real let-off. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Eze. Pedri simply refused to be outdone there. Rafinha making good progress.
Aduh,
And clipped into space. And play for a goal.
deras. Tempatnya.
Davis. And that will be the final act. A win, a
Yes.
triumph, a time to crank up the
Divisi
music and
6.
charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. How would you sum up what we've witnessed?
Please dong lawan player dong, please. Kalau ngeremehin gua nih, Konami. Baru aja bang. Udah dikasih bot lagi anjir. Nah, ini dong player. Atas platform. Buat pemain dulu. Buat lawan. Oke. Ini aja lah ya. Gila. Aduh.
Barcelona are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Japan have opted for a 4-4-2 formation. Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box. Rafinha, he's found a way through.
Awesome.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this
Gua tahu nih.
Well, Peter, would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game. I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And he has slightly undercooked that one. Japan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very tall. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe! And he's managed to get through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Sit.
And Dyke gets across and deals with it. Rafinha. And it's made its way to him. Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive. And on the ball again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, the ball's went loose here. Fernandez. That is a great. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped. Howson. Fernandez. Japan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot, but with something up their sleeve. Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options. Yeah, that works. He's not playing the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? It's anyone's ball now. He's going for goal! Messi. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Rafinha. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Lopez. Firmino really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, very closely marshalled. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Oh, what a mistake! I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now it's Mbappe. He shapes to shoot. It's Ramos. Who's going to get
Gede
there?
banget ya.
There's the delivery.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
What a
Jaga
cracking
gol ya.
save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Tuh.
Getting close now. Oh, that's nice.
Anjir.
Lovely that. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Alah.
That is a
Bersih
jarring
ya.
tackle, but apparently
Hati-hati
nothing wrong with it.
Ah.
Oh, some tackle that.
Anjir.
That's
Kasar
gone
banget
loose.
dia.
That is ended up in no man's land. Fermin looking to play him in. And this is such a good technique. He's picked his way through
Telat.
and into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Telat 38 menit cuy.
That is that for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side
Bukan telat itu ya.
get on the score sheet.
Keluar.
Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Kalau telat belum mampir sama sekali. Itu tadi kan udah mampir. Ya.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out, I'm sure.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And so the action is resumed.
Ah, tengah kosong.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession.
Oh, what has happened here?
Aduh, what's
Oh,
happening?
such a clever touch. Well, that is good.
Nice.
Sharp movement. Came up against a defender who was ever so determined.
Alah.
Spread to the right.
Alah, ngapain? Alah, gol.
Mbappe! Irrepressible! He's got himself an absolute peach. It is the pick-me-up they all long for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Japan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce
Fermin! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Cipu.
Oh, good finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Japan takes a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Japan find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Messi. Valverde.
Japan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat, now for something different.
Aguero, and he welcomes it in. And this is Aguero. Lovely feet. He is through here. Alexander-Arnold. Distributed tightly. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through.
Aduh, nggak bisa ternyata ketatap back.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Oke,
Well, that tackle was certainly
Wes.
sturdy.
besar banget
Oh, that's a
mainnya
foul
gitu.
and a dangerous
Merah
area.
aja sih. Merah aja sih.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Yeah, he has to change his ways. Shot, surely! Messi.
Guardiola.
Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in! Must
Pandek
be.
kenapa? Gak bisa lari, jadi pandek loh. Pandek.
And no mistake. Here's utter
Tinggi
joy.
doang, jadi gak
He
bisa lari gitu.
engages with absolute happiness. Lacking
Terus gua
time
pasang
or
pandek.
space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward. Shocking the ease with which he was tries one from range. Oh, there was plenty on that. Barcelona are showing
Ganti,
good
ganti, ganti,
urgency,
ganti.
but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Banjai aja lah anjir.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
背番号10、ネイマール以上の選手が入ります。
Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable
Jong, De
match.
Jong, anjir.
No, that's been intercepted. Burmo. He's had it taken off him. Burmo tries to pass it through.
Aduh.
And he's had it
Nice.
nicked away.
Aduh,
Run
Yamal.
up against stubborn defending.
Nice, nice, nice.
And Burmo, nicely weighted ball.
Aduh, Yamal.
Fernandez charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal. The lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is. Now it's Aguero. Pinches it off him. Can he get it through? Now it's Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Cross needs to be good. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neymar makes a dash for it. Oh, strongly challenged there. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Yamal. And the shot!
Anjir, kurang
Oh,
banget.
denied at the last. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Bersih ya.
Bruno Fernandes. And he's got the beating of his man.
Sweet.
Neymar.
Alah.
Most accurate pass. Fernandes. And that could set him on his way. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. there was to be only one outcome.
たくさんのご来場ありがとうございまし
And
た。
after all of that, Jim, what are
Yeah,
you thinking?
selesai,
Well,
selesai.
there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Bang mau coba formasiku nggak? Formasimu kayak gimana ya? Anjir, padahal mau udahan anjir. Malah kepencet. Revan, selamat datang ya by the way. Kembali lah. Guys, aku mau udahan dulu guys. Sorry ya. Maaf. Bukannya apa-apa sih. Emang jadwalnya habis maghrib mau udahan. Nanti lanjut live lagi, tapi mungkin nggak main bola sih. Thank you ya, Revan ya, udah mampir. Udah rekomendasiin informasinya juga, tapi maaf main live. Thank you Fajar, terima kasih Arka, terima kasih Ataya, terima kasih Anis, ya, terima kasih Ray, terima kasih Galang. Sampai jumpa di live stream berikutnya. Oke, bye bye.